Welcome to Love of My Daughter-in-Law podcast. I'm relationship expert and master certified coach Leanne Austin. I'll help you create more connection and fun with others, especially your daughter-in-law. Hey y'all, you're listening to Love of My Daughter-in-Law, episode number 137, Daughter in Love. I'm guessing each of you is or has an in-law in your family. The term in-law refers to a relationship by marriage rather than by blood. It's used to describe the family members you gain when you marry someone or when a member of your family gets married. Many of us have lots of thoughts about the in-laws in our lives. Our mother-in-law, our daughter-in-law, sister-in-law, son-in-law, or whoever you may be referring to. Some of them we love and adore, and others not so much. Well, I had a guest on my podcast recently, Rhea Story, who said a term that I'd never heard of, but it resonated with me deeply. Rhea said, instead of saying daughter in love, what if you say daughter in love? Just saying that, daughter in love or mother in love, opens up space to feel a little more love. The concept of daughter in love is a beautiful and positive reframing of the traditional term daughter-in-law. It emphasizes love, respect, and inclusion rather than just a legal or familial obligation. Daughter-in-love is a way of thinking about this relationship that highlights the importance of love, care, and acceptance. It's about welcoming someone into the family with an open heart, treating them not just as an addition by marriage, but as someone you truly care for. Here are 3 benefits of using in love instead of in law in any of your relationships. First, it's inclusive. Families can be built on love, not just on blood relations. The term daughter-in-love, mother-in-love, or whoever reflects the idea that family bonds are about more than just legal ties. They are about genuine affection and support. Second, it encourages thoughtful language. When we use the term daughter-in-love, it's a conscious choice to create a positive and loving relationship. It also sets the tone for how we treat each other. And third, practice and reinforce the concept of in love. Use this term frequently if you'd like, so it becomes a natural part of your family's vocabulary, and it reinforces the concept over time. Now, a little side note here. I jokingly call myself an outlaw sometimes. Meaning, well, at least to me, that this isn't my original family, and there are some things I don't need to be a part of or share my opinion on. Now, my other brothers and sister outlaws that I love connecting with, I just think it's kind of funny for me to say, hey, well, the outlaws are going to do whatever. Now, I mention this, not that I think this term is one that you want to use, but if you do, be careful with it. If I use it often and think about it too much, it kind of removes me from my husband's beautiful family that I'm blessed to be a part of. I'm not the daughter outlaw, I'm the daughter in love. Even when people disagree or don't like what I'm doing, I get to choose how I show up. And I'm choosing to be the daughter or the mother in love. That's who I want to be. So give it a try. Think about the in-laws in your life. What changes for you when you call them in love rather than in law? Something to think about. Have a good one, y'all. And here's to daughter in love, fun, and connection. If this podcast resonates with you, share it with a friend and leave a review. If you enjoyed this podcast, take a look at my Connection Crew program and one-on-one coaching options by checking out the show notes. In those programs, I teach and coach a variety of ways to have more fun and connection in your relationships. I also share how I have created a beautiful relationship with my daughters-in-law. And if you want one easy question you can keep in your back pocket and use to increase the love you feel for your daughter-in-law today, go to leanneaustin.com and get the one question.